Hello, we recently did a class up at Woodseats Sewing Machines, how to make a cushion using your inbuilt designs in the design centre. Can you see? This feature is available on the Brother XV, the Luminaire obviously, excuse me, and all the Stellaires. It's not obviously on V3 because it's not going to design centre. Anything that's going to design centre, this. So we just click onto design centre. This is what my hoop's set at on the thing there. Can you see? I've mentioned that before. That might confuse you, but it don't me, because obviously you can think that's a box. But there you go. Right, add your shapes. So on this one I've done, it's the first one's a proper square, so we'll go with that and change the size, obviously because I want it bigger. Okay, right, at the moment it's on a satin stitch. It's showing me here, and it's going to be in red. That's showing me here. Right, click onto that. The features are slight. This is the Luminaire, it's got the latest upgrades. The Stellaire, it might be set out differently, but you can still do this. So these are your stitches: satin stitch, your running stitch, triple stitch, whatever that is, a blanket stitch, I think that's your blind hem, and your candle wick. But if you click on here on Luminaire, it brings up then all your other stitches that's hidden away. So that's where they are. So we'll do that little leaf stitch thing there. I'll press OK, and we'll do it in, mine should be already in red, we'll do it in green, because that's how you can determine that you've hit it. Right, if you look here now, that's my stitch. It's going to be in green. You want to be on that paint pot, see? And then click onto the line. See, now it's changed green. Let me make it bigger and you can see. Let me move that down. Wait a minute. I made it too big so it's disappeared. Right, can you see now? It's green. So back on to 100%. Right, I want to add another shape. So let's add that one. They've probably got proper names, but again, change size. I'm going to make that bigger again, just to here. Right, and then OK it. If I don't change it, it's going to be exactly the same as that. So I'm going to change it again to a different stitch. Let's do a candle wick one. Change it in red, and then click onto your paint pot again, and then click onto that, and that's changed it again. So don't click your next yet. So you want to keep adding your designs, keep building it up. So let's do that one. We press OK. I might as well leave that size it is. So again, change your stitch again. Let's go into that again. Let's select it. We've already got that. Let's use that. We're just playing with it here. We're not messing. Change colour again so you know it's changed. So I'll go on to blue. Press OK. And then click onto your paint pot again, and then onto that, and that's changed it again. And then you're going to add another design. Let's do a rounded triangle. So we'll OK that. In fact, no, not. Let's do a normal triangle. So we've not got any rounded edges, have we? So that rounded one's still there. Let me go back. Then go back to get rid of that, then add the normal triangle. That's that. And again, change your size, and then I want to make it smaller again. And I want to move that up slightly because it don't look in the middle. That'll do. I'm using a mouse, by the way. Luminaire's got a port that you can put your mouse in. I like using a mouse as opposed to a stylus or my finger. Everybody to their own, you can use whatever. So that's OK, so I press OK on there. And then I'm going to change the stitch again here and the colour. So let's do that little diamond stitch. We'll do that in, I don't know. Don't do it too pale, you're not going to be able to see it. Orange. Press OK. And then you paint pot again on the top bit, because your top bits are all your line ones. These ones are all your fill. Excuse me. So that's why I'm going to this top bit here first. So we're going to click that again, and then click on that, and again it's changed colour. I won't do any more now. So what I'm going to do now is go on to the fill stitches. So I've done with that, if you can see. These are where your fill stitches are. So if I click onto that, I'm going to work outside, inside out. So if you click onto that, that's going to change, then bring me back into my palette again. So first one I'll do a stipple, and I'll keep it in red. Okay, so you're hitting your paint pot again here. So you just click, and you see, that's done that. You can adapt these, but we'll not bother yet, we'll just keep going. So what I'm going to do then is change that again, and on my Luminaire, this is where all my other designs are, so I'm going to select, and they're all here then. I've got more because of the upgrade even. So let's put that bally one thing there, that swirly balls. Change colour again, so you know where you've been. You haven't got to stick with these colours, so don't think too much about colours. Right, go into that again, and let's change it to a yellow, and I'm going to go that into that again, and we'll have that one. Okay, I've done it yellow, so press OK again, click onto that, and then click onto that again. You press your select. Let's do diamonds. Okay, colour dark blue, or is it black? I don't know, anyway, that colour. So click onto that. You see now? Right, you can change anything here and here if you want. If you go into that, I can change my lines again, but we're going to leave it for that bit at time being. I'm going to press next. So here now it's going to bring up all the things that it's going to work on. Let it catch up. Right, that's what it's going to look like when I've done it. So, right, it's alright, but I wouldn't mind changing it. So the first thing it's showing me here, can you see that diamond? So it's going to work on that diamond. But I can go forward to work on outside diamonds. So it's showing me that diamond, it's going to work on outline there. So we'll start on that. Right, that is telling me it's going to go over, the machine's going to go over it 5 times. Well, to me that's a total waste of flaming time. So I take it down to 3. Do it, whatever. Now this is on the upgrade. This is not going to be on your Stellaire, I don't think. Or Luminaire without the upgrade. Check. So you can mess with thicknesses there, so it's not going to go over it as much. This one here is going to be squashing it out or in on the diamond. So here, so let's just play with it. You see there? So put like that, it'll show you again what it's going to do. It's just got to catch up because it's buffering. There you go. So made that diamond a bit more loose. We'll go with that. Right. So now it's going to do the thingy again, or you can even press that to to move it in and out, you know. But we'll use these. So I want to finish that off. That stipple. That's that one. I don't like that stipple that small. Life's too short to wait for that to do. I like to do it a bit bigger. Let's have a look what that's bringing it out at. It is just building it up. Ah, that'll do. Right, so that one to me is done. So now I'm going to do, no, I've done stipple, balls, then balls ones. I don't mind that as it is actually, so I'm going to leave that. But can you see here? That is the thickness again, so it's going to go over it quite a while. When you're doing free motion quilting, you would only go over it once or twice. When it's doing machine embroidery, it'll go over quite a few times. So if I click on this again is a feature on the upgrade. It's a thickness. So I'm going to click that, so it's going to be thinner. It's not going to do as many stitches. So you won't be able to see any difference on this, but that's what's happened. This again is the size. This is the outline. So if I click that, you see outline. I don't want an outline on that because I've already got this as an outline. If I click that as on, it'll put an outline as well as that stitch. So I want that off. So job's a good one. Yeah, I like that. So we'll go into that again. I've just done that. So that now is showing me this yellow here. Again, don't thickness down one. Yep. Outline is off. You've got to let it catch up, because otherwise that's random shifts that makes it different shapes if you want. Don't want that, it's fine. That like squashes it left or right, like changes, I'm not mathematic, changes axis, is it axes? Anyway, I don't know, but leaving that as it is. Right, that's my balls. We're stippling what we've already done. So that's that one we've already worked on. So now it's going on that crisscrossy thing. Again, I'm going to change thickness. I'm not going to alter. Let me press this so you can see what I mean. I think this will send it like off centre. Now it's like all uniform at a minute. You see it changes direction. So watch. The magical these machines really are. You see what I mean now? It's changed it different ways, so you can change it again. Let's take it down to 45. Changing angle of it, because that's what it says. Well, that's not bad. And that again is going to change size. That's going to make it bigger, so there's less crissy crosses. There you go. I don't look too bad, so that's okay. So now we've done all that. This is your zigzag, your diamond that we've already done. Again, that's your flowery, I don't know what it is, that. It's nice anyway, but you can make that bigger and smaller as well. Let's do it bigger and just show you. I'm not going to stitch this out, it's just giving you the idea. And that's showing you there that you can have it on the downside or the upside. So at the minute, if you see, that is there. If I press that, it'll flip it to inside of it. Watch. It's just a matter of playing with your machines. These are brilliant though to make. You see now it's gone inside. We'll leave that, it's fine. Like I said, I'm not going to stitch it out. That's the candle wicking. Now, as you can see that, I just yeah, it's all right. That makes it closer together. That makes it, it's self-explanatory. You've got big of a gap in it if you like. There you go. You see now it's done it bigger. So all these haven't got an outline on, because if I put the outline on them, so for instance, wait a minute. No, you know these here, that I've got the outline switched off, because if I switch it on, it will put like a running stitch outline around it, so it will go through all these stitches, so it'll take them off. It won't look nice. So that is how you can make placemats like this way. Just start off with a different shape. You can make go on, rug rugs, also it's pan things if you use that insole bright underneath. So we're going to set that anyway now, because that's good to go. So no going back after that, Cheryl, it's selling me. There you go. So that's going to stitch. It's going to take in total, let's have a look, 30 minutes. Now you'll see here how it stitches out. It stitches out, oh god, back to front if you ask me, but it's the way it does it, and that's that. Let me show you. You see, it does all fill stitches first, and then it'll do outline stitches after. Now on Luminaire, let's see if it'll let me do it. Layout. Let me go back. Edit. No, you can't. Here you can change how it stitches on this bit here. If you've got the upgrade. Obviously, if you haven't, you can't. And that'll bring you like you instead you take it into software or pushing it forward and back into the stitch. Let me show you. Right, instead of using this icon here to take your stitches back and forward, that was greyed out, because obviously I can't use it on this, that you can change position where your embroidery is. So that is a good thing to have on the upgrade. So I hope that gives you a little insight on how to excuse me, how to produce something like this. it's worthwhile doing actually. When you're bored or you've got scraps of fabric, it's not a bad cushion that. You can just play with it. You can even do the your quilts. You can make a quilt up with it using the same colours, just a cream and on cream and everything, trapunto and all that lot. You can do using this technique.